Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Oh my god, they released something, they freaking released a video. I know it's not long, but I'm gonna be in school until 6, I think, and I'm not going to be able to see anything. And to not get spoiled, I'm going to try and not go on Twitter for like 3 hours, which is really hard for me. But so, oh my god! This is it. Oh my god, this is it. Hello guys, welcome back on my channel. I don't exactly know how to start this video. If you watch the intro, you already know that it's been out for like 3 hours now and I haven't been able to watch it, which sucks. Wait, let me just change a little. Okay, it's better that way. Anyway, as I was saying, it's been out for like 3 hours now, and since I was in class, I was unable to watch it, and I didn't want to ruin it. I wanted to share this experience with you guys because this show is not only special to me, but it's also special to a lot of you. I know it, and it's part of the reason why my channel grew that much. It's thanks to this show I made amazing like encounters. You will know who you are, but I love you so much. This show brought so much, and I don't know, I feel like it's part of the experience to also be able to share that with you. My first reaction to like the video they made saying basically that they're coming back to us, they're freaking coming back to us. Okay, so I didn't watch anything, I wasn't on Twitter, it was very hard. So I didn't see what the cast said about it, what Lisa said about it, Rocha. I don't know anything basically, except that there is a video that it's short but sweet. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, I have clicked on the video and I'm already not feeling okay. Because freaking Omar, you know how I feel about him, okay? And he's wearing one of my favorite shade of green, although it is a bit darker than the shade I usually prefer. The background is also the shade of purple that I like, so it feels like it was meant for me, you know? Anyway, I hate them so much. Like, we knew they were filming something because the whole cast was reunited, and on Twitter we're all going crazy, and I recognize how he's dressed, and it's from like the picture he posted where we kind of like could tell that Frida was there as well. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to pause because it's only like 1 minute-ish. Let's go.
Jag heter Omar och jag spelar Simon.
Hej, jag heter Nikita.
Ja,
och spelar
Nikita.
Felice. Hej, jag heter Frida och
Frida.
jag spelar Sara.
Jag heter Malte och jag
Hi,
spelar
Mal.
August.
Jag heter Edvin
Hi,
och jag
baby.
spelar Wilhelm i Young Royals. Tack för att ni kollade på Young Royals.
Tack.
För att ni tyckte så mycket om vår historia.
Tack för alla fantastiska meddelanden.
Jag önskar verkligen att jag kunde svara er alla och säga hur mycket jag uppskattar er.
She's so
Vi
beautiful.
älskar er. Tack för att ni älskade Wilhelm.
Tack för att ni gav Simon så mycket kärlek.
Please, I'm already getting cherry. This is ridiculous.
Tack för att ni älskade att hata August.
Young Royals har verkligen varit en av de häftigaste upplevelserna i mitt liv.
Och vi har något riktigt spännande att dela med er.
Gör er beredda.
Det
Kommer.
En.
Säsong 2.
Yes.
Missa inte, vi kommer tillbaka.
Young Royals baby.
Jag är så jäkla glad över det här.
Nu händer det. Young Royals säsong 2 kommer på Netflix 2022. Missa den inte.
Okay, so this was short but sweet as expected, and as you can see, I was affected by it a lot. I don't know what to say more, honestly. Like, it just fills me with so much joy, and it's not the first time that I've watched a TV show that I was really into. It's not my first time stunning people. It's not my first time loving something that much, you know. Like, I'm someone who's very passionate, and I stan many different people, but this feels really different for me. As I said, maybe it's because like I was able to share this with you guys and not be on my own and only with my friends, so it made the experience different. Maybe it's because it's the first time that the cast is like mostly close to my age, so maybe there is like something there as well. Maybe it's the story itself that is honestly just so amazing and so well written. I'm actually going to go back on this later in this video, but this, as short as it was, just made me so freaking happy because we were going crazy on Twitter these last few days. I'm going to add some screenshots of how crazy it was, but yeah, as you can see, we were absolutely insane and we didn't know what we were going to get. I assumed that it was going to be bigger than just like a tweet saying, yeah, you're going to get a season 2, because like for all the talk there was, like all the fans being involved, all the cast being involved, like it felt bigger, you know. So I was pretty sure we were getting something, and in a way we did, because it's an announcement like in video, and just seeing them together and being happy and seeing their faces, I don't know, it just made me so sincerely happy. I really love this cast a lot. I really love them, and I cannot wait to freaking like see more of their story. And they said 2022, so I'm wondering if they're going to do a Sabrina situation where there were 3 parts in the series, I think 3 seasons, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but so the parts were out like pretty fast, like one after the other, and I don't exactly know if I want that for Young Royals, because I want them to take their time, and I want them to be able to tell the story as they want to tell it and not be rushed and stuff. But at the same time, since it's not a TV show with a lot of special effects, like once you filmed it, you just have to edit it basically and like redo the lines and add the music and you know all that stuff, but you don't have to like add a lot on the image, I mean. So I'm guessing it's not going to take that much time, and if they keep the format they had, which is 6 episodes, and I think they're going to keep it, I don't think we're going to get it the summer of 2022. My hope would be to get it this winter. I think it would be cool to have it like in maybe, I don't know, February or like early March, so not winter anymore, but you catch my drift. Anyway, now I am going to continue to go on Twitter and see the reaction of the cast. We'll start by the man who ruined my life and who made me question my sanity many times. Omar, this is you, I'm looking at that. Okay, so what did he tweet? Okay. Wait, okay, getting back. Are you even ready? It was the other day. The story continues on Netflix in 2022. Okay, so he just like basically, yeah, okay, he shared the video and he retweeted the tweet from Netflix, which is cute. I love those pics. The color scheme of Young Royals, immaculate. Love that. Okay, that's all. Let's go to Edwin. The softest boy in the world, the purest soul. Okay, let's see. He retweeted that tweet as well. Edwin Reading Daily posted "Let's start a revolution," and Insta Pic and he retweeted that, which is adorable. Oh, and 47 minutes ago. Okay, I couldn't be more touched by your support. I love you, besties. Oh, I love you too. No, honestly, man, so wholesome, so amazing. Some of the answers are saying "Have a nice Christmas." I love that. What is there to see? Oh, Lisa. Maybe Lisa said something. Lisa Hembrone. I don't know how you pronounce that. So, how did it feel to not be clowned for one's besties? Honestly, it feels kind of good. Like, I was expecting more. I was expecting maybe, I mean, I was being delusional at some point, I know it, but like, I was expecting maybe already a trailer, like if they had maybe like filmed a Christmas episode or something, and that maybe we're going to get the trailer for that, and that the Christmas episode was going to drop soon. And I was thinking that because if they were going to start the season 2 with them going back to school, it could have been cool to have a Christmas episode, because I feel like it would have been in tune with the series, and it would have been interesting to like explore more of like the family dynamics for each of the main characters, and especially after what happened. And it's a good way to talk about like family, which is very important around Christmas, but also like legacy, and well, to showcase the difference basically in like social classes, because the way the royalty celebrates Christmas is probably not the same way like Simon and the rest of his family celebrate Christmas, you know what I mean? And since it would have been like, oh shit, it would have been the first Christmas without Eric as well, could have been heavy and interesting. Okay, so that's it for the reaction part, I guess. Stick around if you want to hear more of my thoughts about Young Warriors and why exactly I am so crazy about this show. I actually didn't make a video about this, and I was thinking of making one because I love analysis and I love exploring and like thinking critically about like stuff the media I consume and stuff like that. I really love that, but to make a video that would make me proud, it would take a lot of time out of me, times I don't have, because as I said, a lot of times I actually have a job and I am studying at the same time, so I don't have time to do the kind of video I want to make, if I want to make one on Young Royals. I don't know if that was English, if that makes sense, pardon me. It's been a long ass day and I'm kind of in my feelings right now, so my English might slip sometimes and I apologize for that. But so what I really enjoyed about the show, and is something that I talked about in my last reaction, is how good the writing is. And when I say that, I don't say it lightly. I know that a lot of people say that stuff all the time, like, oh, this is so well written and stuff, but do you realize how well written this show actually is? Like, it's actually freaking crazy to think about it, because it subverts so many tropes and it does it so well. And I am someone who, when I watch something, I'm very critical of it. I know that not a lot of people are like that. Sometimes people just take what they're given and they just decide if they like it or if they don't, but it doesn't go on much from there. But I am someone who thinks a lot, and so this show not only made me think a lot and was enjoyable for me in that aspect, but it's also so well written in the way that they constructed the characters. The example that comes to mind is August, because you hate August, of course you do. And it was interesting because the other day I was watching a reaction from a guy I really like. I'll leave his channel in the description. I don't think he posted the rest of his reaction to Young Worlds on his YouTube channel yet, but I am subscribed to his Patreon, so I get some stuff. Anyway, he was saying that the show, they were trying to make you empathize with August in a way, because you get to see his backstory and you get to understand like where some of his issues come from and why he may act a certain way. And I totally agree with that. I agree that the show really tried to like show you that August is more than just an asshole. But also, and the part I was disagreeing with, is the fact that no, I don't think the show is trying to make you sympathize with him, because it's not new in TV to like showcase that the antagonist or so-called antagonist has feelings and has difficulties in life, and that you should be and that he didn't have life easy, basically. Like, it's not new. But what they're doing with actually August is they're showing that, but they're also showing that he has ways around the stuff that are bad in his life. Like, I understand him not wanting to sell the properties and stuff, because there is like sentimental value, because it was his father's, it's his father's work, and we could see how admirative of him it is, and how it truly like still love him. And of course, like, his suicide like affected his life a lot, so I understand why part of him doesn't want to like go of that, but also he can, he has the resources. And I feel like one of the reasons why he doesn't want to sell is also because it's going to make him lose the privilege to be in that group where they're like the first sons of whatever. I don't remember the name of it, honestly, but that very elitist rich group. And if there is one thing we could like get about August's character, that is very elitist, I don't know. Anyway, so the way he was blaming his mom and saying stuff like, yeah, at least now I know for sure that you don't love me and stuff like that, it was being so freaking annoying, because like, dude, you have all those assets, as she established. Like, you can sell something. I am sure you can even sell a little thing, or even like you could have asked for help, because like Willem gave it just like that, even though you were an asshole, to be fair. But I'm sure that if he had talked to Willem about his like money issues, since his family, I'm sure Willem would have like helped him, but he's too proud for that. So in August's character, you can see how clever the writing is, because it shows you his flaws, it shows you how you can maybe feel bad for him, but at the same time it doesn't excuse his behavior in no way. And it also shows you that, yeah, is actually purposely making choices that make his life harder, you know? So I don't know, I think it's very, very clever writing, and I won't even go back on the whole Willem and Simon relationship, but I think it's one of the best relationships I've seen written on TV, because they're not toxic, they freaking talk, they respect each other, and even if they don't like always agree on things, they try and they talk, and they try to see the other's perspective, and I think that's very important and very mature of them, especially since they're so young. And I'm really, really looking forward to see where the story goes for them, for the rest of the characters as well. I'm so freaking curious to see the whole August, Sarah, and Simon thing. Like, it's going to be a mess. I'm so hoping we're going to see a Felice and Simon friendship, and more of also Felice and Willem's relationship. I know it's going to be great. And the thing is, I'm kind of nervous because I loved season 1 so much, like so much, because growing up as queer, we didn't have that, you know, we didn't have TV shows that actually showed and told our stories for what they were, just like stories, and didn't like dramatize it all, didn't try to make us like the token character. Like, I don't know, I don't know if I'm making sense with what I'm saying there, but basically, I'm at this point where, with all the queer media I have consumed those past few years, now I'm tired of stories about coming out. I'm tired of about stories about exploring like sexualities and stuff. And this is my very own opinion about this. I'm not saying I don't want those stories to ever exist, and I'm not saying I don't want those stories to be made, because we have so much stories left to tell. And about like exploring what I said before, like surrounding gender identity, for example, we have so much work to do still. So I'm not saying that those stories don't need to be heard anymore, but this is not the stories that interest me, at least not when it comes to like a character exploring his sexuality. Like, I've seen like pretty much everything, I think, at this point. So what I just want now is characters who get to exist and be queer, and yeah, sometimes life isn't easy for them, and so they have to face the consequences of that, but there are some, you know what I mean. Like, I just want to see that. I just want to see queer people exist and have storylines that don't really revolve around the sexuality, and that's what Young Royals gave me, because as it was pointed out by many people who watched this show, the homophobia really isn't the main focus of it. Like, it would have been so easy to say that, oh, it's all homophobia and like August is a dick about it and all the rest of the school is, but it's not. Like, the main focus is legacy. That's the problem. How do you have a legacy, like blood legacy, if the prince maybe isn't into women? Like, how do you do that? And that's totally different, you know what I mean? So I love that. I really love that. And I also love the way the show was shot, like the thought that went through every freaking thing, the color scheme I was talking about before, the lights, the freaking, it's a show that felt like a movie, like truly. And as a lover of films and cinematography, I just loved it. So I'm kind of nervous because I see the potential and I see where they could go, and I know they're going to surprise me, because the first season I actually didn't know at first that it was so well written that they were going to address like many tropes we've seen before on TV. Like, one of the tropes I'm thinking about is when August tries to like pin Sarah and Felice against each other by kissing Sarah and confusing her. The whole scene where she tells Felice about it, I was so scared that Felice was going to react badly. And even though it would have been in character, because we could see that her relationship with August, she could already sense that something was off. In other TV shows, that what would have happened. And so when it didn't, and when she like was like, he's a dick, I can't believe he did that, it was just so refreshing to see. And that's part of what makes Young Royals so special to me, because every time I thought I knew where they were going to go with the storyline, and I was getting annoyed by it, and was like, oh my god, they're going to do this sucks, blah 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 blah. The whole Felice and Willem thing as well, like they could have gone with Willem trying to convince himself that he liked Felice and having a relationship with her or stuff like that. They didn't do that, you know. It's so freaking refreshing. Like, finally we have some new stuff. But so I know, and I yeah, I guess, and I know they're going to surprise me again with season 2, but they did so well with season 1 that I can either dislike season 2 because I don't like it as much as season 1, or I can like it even more than season 1. Like, there is no other choices. And so I am so freaking nervous, because if I don't like season 2, I can tell for sure that it's not going to be because I don't like the writing, because I love the writing. And if I don't like it, it's not going to be because it's a silly show, because it's fucked up, you know, because I love watching videos dissing shows I don't particularly watch but I know suck, like Riverdale, for example, or like sucky movies like The After and 50 Shades of Grey and stuff like that. Like, I love commentators and reactors that critique those movies because they are bad in many ways, but I don't think Young Royals can be bad. So if I don't like season 2, it's going to be hard for me, because like, I don't have an excuse to not like it. You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe I'm talking like too far off my ass now, and they could go totally off rails and do something really weird. I don't know. I don't think they will. I honestly trust Lisa and Roger with my life. I invite you, if you didn't do it, to watch the interview they did on Netflix Nordic, I think, where they talked about what their message was with Young Royals and what they were trying to talk about. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see more of the cast, see more of the storylines, see how the story unfolds, because there are many stuff they could do. If you want to know more about my theories, you can watch the other video I made about theories I have about season 2. And yeah, I cannot wait to like just get them back. Like, we're going to get Vilmon back. So yeah, just got emotional just thinking about it. But yeah, this show has definitely made a huge difference in my life, and it's going to be part of me for a really long time, I feel like. And I know that I'm not the only one in this, so I can wait to share that with you again in 2022. I think I'm going to stop this video there because it's way longer than I first imagined it to be. If you want more content about queer stuff, you can follow this channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, because I talk about Young Royals and other stuff, and because I'm quite funny, I think. And I don't know, it's so great to like exchange with you in the comments, but it's also great to like get to talk to you on Twitter. I don't know if any new Young Royals content is going to be posted on this channel. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But until we get reunited again, I hope you're going to be happy. And I don't know what to say. I don't know how to end this video. Thank you so much for all the love and support you showed me, all the love and support you showed the cast. We made it, guys. Like, we're getting a season 2. We're getting a freaking season 2. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye!